Hello and welcome to Faithful to Interior Design Masters, where we are here to
Balls off the
discuss
tongue.
Interior Design Masters Series 7, Episode 2, Castle Hotel Week.
Castle, bless you, Perverton Castle. Design
Is
a
that where we
room,
were, was it?
romantic retreat for Michelle and Alan to have a bit of canoodling. That's what it was. It was
That'd be a very
romantic
dry
retreat.
night.
It was. Oh, for who?
For both of them. Both would be leaving dry.
Do you think they'd make a little like pillow wall between them in the bed so that like Alan can't like
Touch
Alan would be like,
Michelle.
don't touch me, Michelle. And Michelle, do you think it'll be the other way
No,
around?
it'd be Michelle.
Michelle would be like, don't touch me, Alan. And Alan would be like, you do know me, don't you, Michelle? And Michelle's like, I don't care. I don't want you to touch me, Alan. And the scandals, and it'll be in Heat magazine, and it'll be on Liquid News, showing my age. Ben said I'm too old to
What's
watch
Liquid
BBC Three,
News?
by the way.
You
Get
are.
in touch with us. Let us know. Am I too old to watch BBC Three? Liquid News was like entertainment news. It used to be hosted by Claudia Winkleman and it used to be hosted on BBC Three, which then reminded me of what you said to me
Claudia's
earlier.
career.
Claudia's career has gone from whoop to no, it's not gone downhill just yet. Anyway, she's still got the traitors to fall back on, but she doesn't have Strictly anymore, sadly. Welcome
All
to
the
Interior
Claudia
Design
Winkleman
Masters,
show.
a chat about Interior Design Masters, a show on BBC One.
So, they had to do hotel rooms.
Yes.
Can I just say, this episode reminded me of my hatred for painting in real life.
What, painting rooms or painting?
Yes.
Yes.
Because it's just, they have their experts in who do it for them. And it's just, it never does that in real life.
That's what annoys me. So you try to paint a complete wall, and then like painter decorators, professional painter decorators. I don't know why I'm doing inverted commas. It is a thing. They literally just go and it's done.
Yeah, with the same tools. Because we had a painter
we
decorator
have,
once.
yeah.
He used the same tools. I thought, well, I can do that then.
So you bought
I
the
then
same, went
do
to
it.
B&Q, spent 50 quid.
It took me like 2.5 weeks, if
Yeah.
not more.
2.5 weeks is a bit of an exaggeration.
No, it's not. Because I listened to like a whole audiobook, which was like 60 hours long on 1.25
I kind of left
speed.
you to it as well, didn't I? Because I'm like, because I have the attention span of a small child, and I just couldn't really concentrate for long. And it's just so laborious, just doing the same thing. And that's why, if I
But
could
it
do it
seems
as
like
quick,
a fun idea when
Yeah.
you think about it.
Well, it's
and then
because
when
you-
you do it, it's just like, no.
it's because you have flashbacks of like Ian, Bill, and Jane painting a room, and then painting each other's noses, and then doing adamant dancing, and then basically destroying the whole room of paint.
Right. Well, I have flashbacks
It never happens
of
that way.
changing rooms.
Do you?
Carol Smiley.
Handy Andy. Carol Smiley
Linda
must
Robson.
live near us, do you not think? Linda Robson?
Is her name Robson? What's her name? Linda. The design woman. The blonde one.
Not Linda Robson. Oh, Linda...
Dobson.
No.
Her.
Linda Barker.
Linda Barker.
She did the Curry's adverts. Always cutting
Yeah.
prices. Snip, snip.
The only
you-
one who survived from that is Lawrence, isn't he? He's on this
Lawrence
show.
Llewellyn Bowen.
He appears every year.
I think Linda Barker
a
still
guest.
does things. I remember she did it for a short time. She used to tour John Lewis's and do like lessons for people to come and learn how to stencil or something like that.
Right.
If you've got anything to say about tonight's episode of Interior Design Masters, or you just want to get in touch with us in general, you can go
Your
to our
DIY
link tree,
tips.
or give us your tips. Let us know how to paint a wall. Go
What
to-
do you hate doing?
Well, in general and
No,
in DIY.
To do with decorating.
A bank holiday's coming up. What DIY are you doing at home this bank holiday? That's what bank holidays are made for, especially this bank holiday because it's going to rain.
Of course it is.
Go to our link tree, linktr.ee/faithful2, and it's got all the links of how you can get in touch with us on our YouTube, our Spotify, and any of your favourite podcast apps. But also you can find our social medias on there as well. As I always say, if you're watching us on video form, don't forget to comment underneath the video, like, subscribe, follow, and also follow us on your favourite podcast app as well. And if you like the podcast and you help us monetarily, because we need to buy paint. You should see the pots of paint we've got
We've done the painting now.
curdling.
It's done.
That's another thing about paint. Like, you always buy too much paint, and then you have it stayed in the garage, and then everyone always says, like, just stir it, it'll be fine. And so you do that, and then you try to paint a wall with it, and it just congeals.
I hate paint
like
when it's
pudding.
separated. It's just it's no. Louise has commented.
Buymeacoffee.com/faithful is how you can get help us monetarily by giving us £5 monthly or one-off donation.
Yeah, Louise says, yes. Love that you're covering this. All that paper mache gave me primary school PTSD.
I want to talk about paper mache.
It was back again with
well,
vengeance.
I feel like Emily has gotten away with it once.
And twice.
Gotten away with it twice. surely she can't get away with it a third time.
I was ready for her to just go this episode.
I was
I
too.
was willing Michelle. I was like, I think this
I thought
time.
hers was so boring as well.
Yeah.
Her room was so
and twice
empty.
in a row.
Yeah, paper mache. It's like, come on, love. There's more to life than paper mache.
Come on, love.
Come on,
Sound like
darling. There's
Nigel
more to life than
Farage.
paper mache. And she got offended when Alan mentioned Robin Hood. She was like, no. He was like, all right.
Robin Hood's hot because of his tights.
Depends who played him. Kevin Costner, do you think he's hot?
Don't know what was the comedy one? Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Men in Tights. We're men.
Yeah.
We're
Was
men
he
in
that
tights.
one hot? The fox was hot from the animated one.
You fancy the fox from...
Well, out of
The
a
Robin- the
selection I
Disney's
can
Robin
think
Hood.
of off the top of my head, that was the hottest one.
All I can think of is Kevin Costner and... wasn't there like a modern one version recently?
There was a modern one. I'm sure he was sexy. Anyway, Caroline says, do they even listen to the brief? Buying all new stuff on a sustainability task. The paper mache layout was terrible. Oh dear.
But this is...
Paper mache gate.
Paper mache gate, because not only Emily used paper mache this episode, but so did Duran.
Yeah. She was my favourite last week. I said, she's my winner, watch out for her. Then she came into the hotel. Can I just say as well, a lot of these hotel rooms, I hated all of them.
I thought it was a poor effort.
There's
this week.
not a standout one.
I thought Sophie's was excellent. I really like Leah's too.
Yeah, but
I really like Leah's, and I loved her coat of arms hand coming out the wall with a bunch of flowers. I thought that was really cool.
yeah, but her wallpaper wasn't thought out because the wardrobe blocked it.
But then at least she had original art pieces. I want to bring up the fact that Ben uses AI. And I have very strong feelings about AI, and I'm not happy that Ben is using it. And I don't like the fact that Michelle, when she was doing her judging of her face around the different rooms, she obviously had whispers from the producer's ears of like people had done certain things. Like she brought up that Michelle like to do hacks, and so that was that chandelier was a hack, and she knew that Kate's was hacked, and she knew that Duran used, or was it Duran or Emily or someone used a divide to make a bed thing. Why did no one whisper in Michelle's ear that Ben was using AI? Because I want Michelle to be like, eek. I don't like that very much.
Yeah, I was waiting for her to comment, or even the designer next to her to comment.
Linda. Not Linda Barker, sadly.
Linda Barker would use AI.
She's busy. Linda Barker would use AI.
Yeah, because someone commented on I think Spotify said, did you notice that Ben used AI to create his design brief last episode?
Yeah.
He didn't do that this episode. It was on the wall. It was like pictures he cut out and stuck together. But like, also he's a tattoo artist. There's a big thing at the moment with a tattoo artist on TikTok who's using AI, and everyone's having a go at him. So
you're taking other people's work. I know it's not, and creating something different, but it's not like it's not like you've gone to art school and you're inspired by other artists to then make your work similar to it.
It's not paper mache.
It's not the same thing. You're literally stealing intellectual property off someone in order for the computer to create this picture for you. So that picture has probably already been drawn by someone else already. Use their artwork. Give them the credit. It's just a cheap way. Ben basically saved money by getting an AI print.
If you look at it, the faces were probably like Jennifer Lawrence mixed with Helen Mirren, and the man was probably the guy from Succession mixed with King Charles.
And they had 6 fingers.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not.
thought-
I don't like. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I know people have things about AI, and they're on a budget on this to do it. But like, when you're a designer,
I'm sorry, but no. This is. I don't buy.
and
the
especially
excuse.
a tattoo artist.
I don't buy the excuse that if you're on a budget, you can use AI to save a bit of money. No, because there's been 6 series prior to this one, and people didn't use AI to save money. And plus, their budget wasn't small. I know it's for a hotel room, so £2,500 is, maybe small, but it's not small. And plus, they had furniture there that they could upcycle. There's curtains they could upcycle. So there was ways of bending your budget so you could save money. AI is not the answer, and I'm going to get more and more angry with Ben if I find out that he's going to start using AI for stuff.
And especially if
Because
they don't bring it up or mention it to him.
But who's to say that Ben isn't literally designing the rooms
With
AI?
AI. That's what I thought. I went back to my thoughts last week of his Arthur Fowler shed.
Yes.
And I thought it was a bit hibbity-hobbity. Maybe it was a bit AI.
Maybe they stole it from EastEnders.
Yes.
Circa late 80s, early 90s. But that's what I mean. It's like, it's one thing to make a design using a CAD, like with AI aided design. But who's to say Ben's not gone hotel room, romantic retreat, updated to modern furniture, whatever.
I mean,
And it's gone,
hopefully,
and that's what you
hopefully
use.
they have to show they're working out. It's like an exam. They have to show their process, I'm assuming, before they do all this.
Well, I'm concerned, and I don't like. Same as you. I don't like the fact that they're not bringing it up either. And also, Ben was like praised by Michelle. She said he's the master of mix and mismatching, and it's like, well, is he or is his AI bot the master? Is Siri his? You know, I'm just bringing it up.
We're not here to. It's being mean to the contestants, by the way, but it's the AI thing.
Look, I'm not taking away Ben's talent because you know I'm just.
You don't need the AI.
You don't need the AI. That's my point.
How about that?
Ben, you do
How's
a good
that?
job. How's that?
It's right. So we go back to Duran's room.
Okay, yes.
Because I was so like
We've been
disappointed
distracted
with her room. Because I loved her last week. And I mean, I hate yellow and I hate green for a starter here. Why are you looking at this?
We're in a green room.
This is green. This is Farrow and Ball. Blue. It's blue like coat room or something. I don't know, something like that. It's blue.
Talking of coat rooms, Duran didn't have one of them either, did she?
Make me laugh. That did make me laugh when they like showed the zoom in of the wardrobe.
It's
which she
literally like
created.
a stick like that long, and there was 3 coat hangers on it. Although they weren't paper mache, so that was one credit to her.
She could have brought her, because it was a deep triangle, she could have brought it out a bit and just had a longer rail and it would have been fine. But yeah, she didn't think that through.
It was an afterthought. It was clearly an afterthought.
Well, she was busy with her
She spent her whole 2
chandelier.
days, and we've seen in the past
The
when
awful chandelier looked horrible.
Well, they liked it though.
Yeah, well, I don't
They said it
agree.
was
And I don't agree with
whimsy.
every time they walked in the room, I went, that's horrible. They went, that's lovely. And I was like, well,
Yeah, but you're
we're
not.
not on the same wavelength
You're
this
not a
week.
design master
I am.
like Michelle and Linda are.
Well, I didn't
But
agree
I do
with
agree.
them.
I
But
do.
anyway,
But
carry
they've
on.
made that problems before. Duran is falling into the trap which many of past contestants have done before, and that is they've spent their whole time looking after one thing, thinking this one thing
is
will
it.
draw them in enough that they'll just pass me and give me a pass to the next episode. And actually, that was something that Michelle kind of brought up deliberately to say that you shouldn't. She said it to Emily as well. It's like you don't fall back on your kind of like artistic whims. Design it first and then add the art afterwards, because the design is what we're judging you on, not the finishing touches necessarily. Obviously,
Finishing touches are the fun bits.
Yeah, that's the fun.
Yeah, that's
not
not
the bit you
easy.
should concentrate
But I
on.
mean, that chandelier was just like.
It was odd. I'm not going to deny that.
It's like
but I didn't
who was it?
hate
Linda was like, "It's so disgusting, it's beautiful. It's so horrible, it works." It's like, okay.
I wrote it down. And she, she said it's so confidently odd. I kind of love it.
Another one which I question Michelle's taste on was Johnny. His Alice in Wonderland themed one.
I really liked it. I liked I liked what they liked, which is that they kind of, instead of drawing the roof in to make the rooms look smaller, he deliberately made it look bigger. And one of the contestants kind of brought it up as well, the fact that it then made you feel like you were Alice in Wonderland because you drank the drink and made yourself really small. I liked that picture of the books, and then some of them were open.
Yeah,
and
the
some of
books
them
was
were
good.
thin.
Apart
I
from the
like
waste
that.
of books, but it's fine. Who reads
That's
books?
fine. Who reads books? Just, if they were stuck on Kindles, then I'd be more offended. But I liked the shelving. I liked it. I thought Johnny's was interesting.
I agreed with was it Linda, whatever her name was, the guest judge.
In the Baron case.
She said, like, you have a theme, Alice in Wonderland, like, make it subtle. And his was literally like posters of Alice in Wonderland. There were things on the wall. It was so like, it wasn't subtle enough. That was the trouble.
Also, Alice in Wonderland.
That's a sign of a naive designer.
It's a sign of a nutter.
No, a naive.
Also, I think Alice in Wonderland is such a used theme. Like I think a series before someone's done Alice in Wonderland, prior series people have done Alice in Wonderland. I get it, Alice in Wonderland. We all know it's a bit crazy. It's a little bit interesting. You know, it's fine. Could you not think of another book series that you could maybe Charlie and the Chocolate Factory,
We'll just do it smarter.
James and the Giant Peach, anything Roald Dahl, really?
Bug's Life.
A Bug's that's not a book. Ants. Toy Story.
Could be.
Could do Toy Story.
Mm-hmm.
You're that kid that used to go to Book Week at school and like dress up as a movie
Didn't have
character.
Book Week when I was younger.
I had book week.
Did you?
Yeah, I was that kid. I dressed up as a mad professor because I forgot to tell my parents I needed a costume. So I just
probably
walked in with
forgot
a really
to.
loud t-shirt and I gelled my hair up. So it looked...
Book weeks is just stupid because people go as like Spider-Man
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're one of those
or
kids.
like Ben 10 or something. It's like,
Or SpongeBob SquarePants.
yeah,
But there are books somewhere.
they are. The winner though this week
Mm-hmm.
was our Sophie. She won the
Sophie.
gold medal. What did you think of her room? Her hotel room?
It felt
Can you
the most
remember it?
complete.
I can't remember what it was. What was it?
It was green.
That's why.
It felt the most complete.
Oh yeah, it was the lime wash one.
Oh, that was cool too. That she
'cause I
used
was
that
very-
shimmery paint.
Yeah, lime wash.
Oh, that. Okay, cool.
I was very worried about that because when she first put it on, and green is very iffy for me.
Mm.
But
As you mentioned
it was
earlier,
okay
in
once
this
the
green room.
second coat went on. It was okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was my winning.
My
one.
winning was Ajit's.
Same. But
I
they
liked
kind of
his
just
room a
glossed
lot.
over his, and his was the
No.
nicest one.
Well, they did praise. They laid on thick the praise for Ajit. I think he was a very close second. I loved his gold octagons. I thought that was really smart. Like he was kind of reflecting the turrets in the castle. That was very clever. I liked
His chaise long let him down.
Yes, well,
His skills.
he openly said that he's never reupholstered before. And Alan was like, are you sure you want to do this on the chaise lounge? Very difficult. Yeah, it'll be fine. And it did look a bit loose and flimsy. It looked a bit flappy. Like it would take one slightly sharp nail to tear the
These
fabric.
people, it's like they come on and they just,
people.
well, they're just like, I've never done it before, but I'm going to do a whole chaise long. And it's like, how would you do it? I wouldn't even know where to start.
Fortune favours the brave.
It's weird, this show, because like later on, they'll be like, I ordered it last night on Amazon and it's coming in a van somewhere. And it's like, it's,
that happened in the
some things are
final.
so like unprepared sometimes on this show.
Do you remember last year that happened in the final? They ordered something and it got sent to their home address, and so they had to quickly get it sent down to Wales.
That's what I mean. It's so like weird and casual. Like they get the wrong paints and stuff all the time. It's like,
There's been no major mistakes just yet, other than
No.
Emily's obsession with paper mache.
I don't know, why does she keep doing it?
I'm just wondering what she's going to do next week. I
Paper mache
my face.
Well, they're in groups next week and they're doing homeless charity.
Oh, it's a homeless
place.
rooms. Yeah, homeless
So
rooms. That's a bit wrong.
she's gonna do paper mache as part of her group. They'll put her in a
Well,
corner.
only if the person she's teamed up with allows her to. Because what if she's together with Ben or Kate or something like that? The only other person who's done paper mache other than Emily is Duran, and that was that light fixture, the chandelier that looked like an octopus.
Quite. I think Emily should have went.
Yeah,
I
find
think
it weird.
Michelle
that she stayed in.
Michelle keeps saying you're too green, you're not experienced enough, you're stuck in the art and it's a similar thing to the guy last week. It's like she's an artist. It's not the same as interior designer, and she's not been able to blend those two at all yet. And it's like she was in the bottom two last week as well. So
If she's in the bottom three again, next week, then I think Emily is a goner. But yeah, Michelle seems to be saving her, because the one who went, sadly, may she rest in peace, was Frankie, our Australian queen. And
I said I was worried about her last week because she's used to her small spaces. Now she had a tall wall.
Yeah, it's still quite a tight space though, and she should, I think she
The
should
trouble
have
with
done
what
better.
she messed up with is that she saw someone else's. Well, whose room did she see at the beginning? Was it Ben or Johnny?
No, yes, Frankie and Lee went into Ben's room to see what he was doing, and they realised that all three of them were doing quite similar things.
And she was worried that hers. So she was worried, Frankie, and then she suddenly changed her design and decided to spray paint the headboard gold. And
Yes,
that's
'cause
the
that
thing.
was going to be white, wasn't it, originally?
And that's the thing that the guest judge was like, that's the thing that doesn't.
Well, no, Michelle said
in.
that the bed wasn't the hero, and so she was judging basically the final three because they were quite all on similar footing for why they were sent in there. Although I feel like Emily's paper mache should be called out here. It was decided that because Emily and Duran had both made the bedding or the bed quite a feature in their room.
Although
and
Emily
Frankie
was
hadn't.
completely empty. But anyway, carry on.
No, it wasn't. Emily's well, and also
It was,
Duran
the
and
bed
Emily
area was.
repurposed what was existing already there.
That's true.
And Michelle seemed to like that as well. And Frankie had the room divider painted gold. And so she said, because you didn't make that the focus of your room, that's the reason why on a very small, intricate technicality, I'm going to then say that you're the one who needs to go out tonight on this episode. So I did feel bad for Frankie.
Wrong
'cause it felt
decision,
a bit
Michelle.
unfair.
Normally I agree with Michelle, but that was incorrect. If you ask me.
Well, maybe next time. Oh, hello. Have we got hello? You can remember to put the sound in this time.
We've got. Do you want to learn a bit about Frankie?
Go on then.
What's your name and where do you come from?
Frankie.
So, what was your main motivation in applying to be part of the Interior Design Masters? Frankie says, I've never wanted to be on TV, so this whole experience has been outside my comfort zone. I couldn't resist the idea of having a bunch of fun spaces to design, a van, a budget, a painter and a carpenter on hand, literally my dream scenario. So I applied, went off to hike the Camino de Santiago, and then I got in.
I'm presuming then she basically applied, then did the hike, and then when she got home,
Yeah,
she
she
had an
applied
email.
and just didn't think about it.
Yeah, the BBC were like, "Hi, you don't need to audition. Because you've hiked, you can stay. You can come."
3 words to describe your design style. Is this correct? Colour
Well, for me or for
for
her?
her.
Well, I wouldn't know, would I?
Well,
'Cause
you've
I
seen
don't-
2 of her designs.
Yeah, she likes colour.
Colour, joy, and play.
I would say travel because her designs. She said
culture.
herself the colour the colours she chose for her room were based on her travel. So there was like the clay type colour for. So I'm surprised she didn't say like
Culture.
culture.
One also I noticed her big mistake, which is what happens to a lot of contestants in this show, is they create a character who's living in the room. And that never goes down well with Michelle. And that's what Frankie did.
Oh, did she?
She
What-
created a character.
Did she name her character? Because
I think she did. She had a whole story, didn't she? But like that's happened a few times, and it doesn't go well because
Wasn't
they
that-
focus too much on like that person, their made up
Yes.
person, and they're like, well, this is a hotel room for everyone.
Wasn't that something else that they said about Duran's room or someone's room? They said that they didn't make it for the occupants; they
Yeah,
made it for
Duran.
themselves. So it was more of it's more a room that Duran would want to stay in rather than what the people paying good money to stay at the hotel.
Where
would
can I
want to
do my
stay in.
makeup? Where can I put my bags? That's the questions you need.
Where can I put my clothes? Oh, hang on, there's a little corner there. There's 3 coat hangers. That's enough. I mean, if you're going on a romantic night, you know, especially if it's just one night, you're not going to bring a lot with you. You're
Well, a
probably
lot
gonna
of
be
them said
wearing-
you don't watch TV. It's like I'd be watching TV.
I mean, what kind of romantic night doesn't have Netflix? That's the whole Netflix and chill. Surely it's implied.
That's how we found Parks and Recreation.
What, from Netflix and chill?
No,
a
from
weird way- in a
being
weird
in a
way.
cabin. There's a TV
But that wasn't
there.
a romantic holiday. That was a
but
family
still.
holiday that I dragged you on so you could spend time with
Well,
my
don't
family.
diss
And you regretted it ever
hotel
since.
while you're on. Don't diss TVs while you're on holiday because you never know what you're going to find.
People who have, this is another bonus, we're going to talk about designs. People who, and please get in touch with me and at me and tell me that I'm sad and think, although bear in mind we also do a podcast about television, so it makes sense. But people who when you see people's houses and they say, oh, this is the living, you sit down in the living room, and then they have a little tiny 14-inch TV in the corner, and you're like, how on earth are you watching television on that?
No, we never have it on.
Yeah, lies.
Don't trust.
Yeah, they say they never have it on, but they have like stacks of DVDs beside it. I'm just saying they're lying. They do have it on, but they think that makes them look a little bit more civilized if they don't have a big TV. It's like, nah, get the big TV. Go on, burn your eyes.
A lot of them framed their TVs on this one as well, didn't they?
I liked that. I thought that was a really smart idea, the way they put elastic on the back of the TV and made it look framed.
I've seen it done about 10 years ago. Yeah.
Did you? Well,
It's a
then
bit
you need
old,
to apply
that
for the
old
short.
hat. Right, so there you go then. So next week we're in the charity and they're teaming up as well. So this is always a little bit unfair.
Yes, because you're kind of lumbered with people who, like, you might not agree
might
with their
make paper
ideas. Or
mache.
might to make a lot of paper mache, and then you're in trouble.
Got an idea, guys.
Or AI. Imagine if Ben and Emily were together.
Well, she's an artist. She might call him out. She might say, "Don't
how
use
dare
that."
you use
There might be an
AI.
argument. We'll see. We'll
But
wait
he'll
and
be like,
see.
yeah, but look, I've just I've 3D printed an AI paper mache. And Emily will be like, that's just taken away my whole life.
Can you imagine if he turns up and he's like, "Emily, I ran your art through AI and created this for you." Sparks to fly. Well, there you go. So let us know if you guys agreed with who got the star designer, who is in trouble next week. Let us know.
Yes, get in touch with us on Linktree, linktr.ee/faithful2. As I say, if you're watching this on video form on Spotify or YouTube, you can comment underneath the video and let us know your thoughts and feelings. Otherwise, you can get in touch with us on our social media. All the links are on that Linktree, linktr.ee/faithful2. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us, tell your friends about us. It really helps with the show. And if you liked the show and you want to help us monetarily, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/faithful. And on there, you can give us a £5 one-off or monthly donation. And if you attach a comment to that, and it's linked to something that we're talking about, we guarantee to read it out on the show that it's linked to. If it's a general comment, then it'll be on any show. So, but just basically, if you put a comment on it, we'll talk about it, all right? Just do it. God's sake.
Lovely. So while we're away until next week.
No. We have plenty more this week.
Yeah, we
But
do.
if you want to only listen to this podcast, we'll see you next week.
Well, you know
but
what?
if you want to listen to a podcast about Race Across the World, we'll see you later in the week. And if you want to hear a podcast about other TV shows we've watched, we'll see you at the end of the week.
And you could listen to those podcasts while you're doing your painting. So we'll see you soon.
What more can you ask?
Goodbye.